Good day, this is the researchers of the study at Jan Samarkandi, Bensing, Denmark, Yocampo Ardenclyde. And we are the developers of the project titled Smart Repository System for Academic Paper Using Semantic Search and AI-Based Summarization for PLP Research Office. This study focuses on addressing the lack of digital institutional repository in Pamantasan na lungsod ng Pasig. Currently, most undergraduate theses are stored as printed copies, which make it difficult for the student and researchers to find access them efficiently. While existing platforms like ePrints and DSpace are used by many universities, they rely on keyword-based searches that only match exact word. This become problem when users don't know the precise term used in the title or abstract, causing relevant research to unnoticed. Modern systems such as Semantic Scholar solve this issue through semantic search, a technology that uses AI and NLP to understand the meaning behind the query and return more accurate results. To bring this innovation to PLP, the study proposes a smart academic repository system equipped by semantic search, AI-generated tags, and automatic summarization. This system aims to make research materials easier to find, preserve academic outputs digitally, and enhance the university's overall research visibility and accessibility.
Okay, so proceeding with the statement of the problem, right now, in PLP's research department, accessing academic papers is still done manually through basic file storage and traditional searches. This setup make it very difficult and time-consuming for both the researchers and the faculty members to find relevant studies. In the long in the long run, this reduces productivity and makes it harder to reuse existing studies. Another issue is the lack of structured abstracts or constant tags on these research outputs. Without AI tools that can automatically summarize or tag content, users have to read through entire papers just to figure out if they are useful into their researches. The process is severely inefficient, especially when you're working on tight deadlines. There is also no intelligence system in place to help the department analyze these research papers. That means that it can be easily uh, it can't be easily track trends, identify research gaps, or generate reports. As a result, the department struggles to support when it comes to data-driven decisions and justifying requests to local governments. Lastly, there is no centralized or searchable platform. A lot of valuable research gets buried, never seen the light of day. Uh, those efforts are often forgotten, not cited, or even duplicated because people doesn't know that those types of researches have already existed. This lowers the visibility of PLP's academic contributions as a whole when we have uh, multiple copies of researches. This is why we're proposing this type of repository which harnesses the power of AI to address the issues and improve the way of handling research in our school.
So, i-start ko po yung demonstration sa may upload. So, yung upload po namin is automated po. And CHM file po yung ina-accept. Pwede rin po PDF and Word. So, pag nag-upload ka po ng CHM, may lalabas na spinner. Pinaprocess nyo po yung CHM. Ina-extract niya to HTML. Tapos mini-merge. Tapos pagka-merge nyo po, ina-extract nyo yung mga metadata like title, abstract, and college. Tapos authors. Tapos ilalagay niya po sa mga input para automatic na po siya. Next po is pag in-upload nyo na po yung papel, may lalabas na spinner. Wait lang po natin. So, ang nangyayari po dito, sinisave niya po yung mga metadata na yun. Tapos pagtapos po nun, babalik na po siya. And pinaprocess na po siya sa background. So, may kita nyo po siya dito sa may review tab. Okay na po. Pinaprocess po yung papel. So, habang pinaprocess po yung paper, punta muna tayo dito sa may papers tab. So, sa papers tab pa, may makita pa tayong mga tags. And, clickable po siya. So, pag kinlik mo yung tab, pifilter niya po yung result. Tapos lalabas po yung mga paper na may tag na yan. And, pwede niyo pong i-X. And, try po natin mag-search. Hanap po muna tayo ng target natin. So, for example, LMS Content Evaluation System. Try natin i-search dito. So, yung search bar po natin may autocomplete. Pag nagta-type ka po, may kita mo po yung mga papers and authors na connected dun sa search mo. So, pag sinearch natin is making an LMS. Pag nag-search ka po niyan, semantic search po yung gagawin niya. Because wala pang eksaktong ganun na phrase. So, semantic po yan. Pwede, wait po lang po natin since may nagpa-process po sa background and nagre-record po. So, mabagal po talaga. So, as you can see here po, na-target po natin yung LMS Content Evaluation System na paper. And makita po natin sa may snippet na lumabas, wala naman pong ganong phrase. Pero, lumabas pa rin since connected tong paragraph na to dito sa may search natin. And kung makikita nyo po dito, yung similarity po nila is 0.956. Ibig sabihin po niyan mataas. Closer to 1 po is mataas and closer to 0 is mababa. Ito po pala yung collapse view. Hindi nyo po yung may click. Pwede nyo po pala i-click yan. Ang next na po natin gagawin is pupunta po tayo sa paper page nito. Pag kinlik nyo po yan, ano po, makita nyo po yung tags dito. Author, yung abstract, tapos yung summary na ginawa ng AI. Ito po, ipa po gumagana. And ito po yung citation para mabilis nyo pong ma-citate yung paper. Next is pupunta po tayo sa may staff or admin page. So sa may staff page po natin, may dashboard po rin dyan. Yung pending papers, registered, and total papers. And ito po, yung mga papers na recent. And manage tags. Ito po, dito ka po mag-add ng mga tag. And dito ka rin po mag-embed ng tag. And sa manage papers naman po, dito nyo po pwede i-generate yung mga tag per paper. So pag wala pong tag yan, pwede po kayo mag-generate. Tapos ito naman pong search settings. Pwede nyo po baguhin yung mga parameter ng search. So kunyari 6, gagawin mo tong 6 or 7. Yan po, pwede nyo pong baguhin yung mga settings. Tapos ito naman po yung LLM natin or language model. Pwede nyo pong baguhin yung model, pwede nyo baguhin yung seed, tas yung context window, pwede nyo rin pong baguhin yung system prompt and yung user prompt. Pwede rin pong baguhin yung mga generation seed, temperature, and yung top P. And last po yung dark mode. May dark mode po sa system. Yan po. Ayun lang po, thank you po. Meron pa po pala, yung in-upload po natin paper. Makikita po natin dito, tapos na po siya. So ito na po yung lumabas. Yung in-upload natin kanina, 0 views po yan. Ito po yung generate yung tag, database systems. And ito po yung summary na na-generate ng AI. Ayun lang po, thank you po. And pwede nyo pong i-view yung HTML po ng paper na to. So pag click nyo pong view HTML, pwede nyo po dito basahin yung paper. So ayan po, may navigation din and may dark mode. So ayun lang po yung demo naman. Ang last po natin i-visit is yung insight page. So sa insight page po, nakikita nyo lang po yung stats ng system. So kung ilang number of paper po, tas yung trending tags, nakikita nyo rin po dun yung citation, top cited papers, and yung bilang ng mga papers per colleges and programs. Ayan po.
Hello, my name is Arden Clyde Bitangcampo. I will now be presenting the conclusion and the recommendation of our study. Let's start with the conclusion first. The Smart Repository System successfully addressed the specific problems identified in our statement of the problem through its core modules: semantic search, tagging, summarization, and citation matching. Right. The first issue of manual and inefficient searching was solved using the semantic search, which provides more accurate and conceptually relevant results compared to the traditional keyword-based search. Our test, the semantic search achieved a cosine similarity scores between 0.831 to 1.0, suggesting a highly relevant results. Right. Second is the lack of tagging was addressed through the automatic tagging module, which generated up to 10 relevant tags per paper with 0.794 similarity thresholds. This added structure and accurate metadata across the evaluated paper. The third, the system also resolved the absence of AI-generated summarizations. The summaries produced by the system highlighted key parts of each paper and were proven to be both factual and scholarly based on the flash reading ACE score. This allows the reader to quickly determine a paper's relevance by just reading the summary. Fourth, the organization and analysis. The citation matching module identified all cited papers along with their relevance scores. This enabled automated trend analysis and research matching. The overview tab also is there to help, which displayed the key analytics such as total papers, trend tags, yearly trends, and program-based distributions. Let's proceed to the recommendations. The recommendations is divided into three: recommendations for action, recommendation for future research, and recommendation for system improvements. Right. So in the recommendation for action, a full-scale implementation at PLP Research Office. We suggest this. So we suggest to conduct this. We could perhaps do a phased rollout, allowing the most search or prioritizing the most search or the most used part of the research areas, gradual expanding until the entire archive is actually uploaded. Second is conduct user training and onboarding. Since semantic search differs from traditional keyword search, users should be guided on how to use conceptual queries effectively and maximize the system's features such as tagging and citations matching. Third, the repository should be integrated into institutional workflows, including thesis submissions, evaluation, and student research guidance. Integration with the other systems like the learning management platform would also encourage wider and sustained usage. Now let's proceed with the recommendations for future research. For a long-term study, we suggest a long-term study to observe how time affects the visibility, citation rates, and overall research impact of papers stored in the repository. Second, we conducting a comparative analysis across different academic fields. This can reveal how system performs in different disciplines with varying terminologies, like comparing computer science with social science, and help identify areas where the models can be optimized further. Um, Advanced AI features, we recommend taking into consideration future uh, capabilities of AI and machine learning to be able to integrate into the system. Right. So system improvements. First, we recommend fine-tuning the models with their own data sets to improve accuracy and contextual understanding even further. Second, adding an advanced query interface that let us users filter by methodology combining the precision of filters with the intelligence of semantic search. Um, Citation network visualization, integrating visual citation mapping to show relationship between study and reveal research trends or collaboration opportunities. Fourth, developing an API for third-party tools like citation managers or institutional systems. This also can uh, introduce API of the system to be used for mobile applications. Performance optimization, such as caching and distributed vector search to maintain smooth performance even as the repository grows. That is all for the recommendations.